Hey there, glad you're still with us here on Colorado and Company. I'm Denise Plant. Happy Friday. You know, I always say eat dessert first. It's a good motto, right? To have public television host, chef Christy Rost is here, the author of 3 cookbooks. She's a cooking teacher and an entertaining guru, just to name a few. And from farm to table chef, Christy Rost has some delicious dessert ideas made from some of your favorite summer fruits. And it's always nice to see you.
It is nice to see you, Denise.
So today we're going to do something fun, making summer fruit pies and tarts. Is this a summertime tradition for you?
Oh, it is. I love taking what's fresh in the market and doing something fun with it. And people love pastry and pies, tarts, cobblers, anything like that. They love that. Plus you get the nutrition of the fresh fruit.
Right.
And then you can transition right into the fall and you use the fall fruits and vegetables and create other kinds of pies and tarts.
You have been very popular since you've been here this morning. Everybody keeps like surrounding this area.
That's because they know I'm leaving all of this for them to eat.
Oh my gosh, how much do we love you? And you're a huge fan of summer farm markets. Tell me why. Why do you like farmer markets?
Well, we live up in Breckenridge, and so the Dillon Farmers Market is quite close. And if you don't mind, I'm going to start here.
Sure, let's go for it.
It's quite close. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of sugar to 2 cups of flour and a teaspoon of salt. And I love going to the farmers market on Friday mornings. I'm missing it today, but okay. My farmers will wait for me. And so I'm just going to mix this real quickly. Everything is so fresh and beautiful in the farmers market. And the other thing is, I get to know the farmers and the producers.
Good friends.
And all. They do become good friends, and they kind of hold back things for me sometimes.
Oh,
and they say, "Oh, Christy, look what we have this week. We just picked this."
Since you're missing out today, are there any farmers you want to give a shout out to?
Oh, Forte Farms.
Forte Farms.
Absolutely, from Palisade. They're the best peaches and tomatoes.
Do you know, my aunt used to live up in Palisades. And
really?
I used to always hit those peaches. They are delicious.
They are. It is absolutely a fabulous place to go visit. My husband Randy and I actually went to Palisade 2 summers ago. That was our first time.
Oh, wow.
And we drove out there. Boy, we had a great time.
Yeah, you're adding some butter.
I'm adding 1.5 sticks of butter. So that's 3/4 cup. And it's ice cold, unsalted butter.
Okay, that's important to point out. As you're mixing that, I want to show a picture of your garden because it's pretty impressive too. As we take a look. I mean, right there, you actually pulled that rhubarb today.
Here's the rhubarb.
And we have it here on the table. So it's like fresh from the garden to the table every day at your house, right?
You can't get any fresher than right out of your own garden. You really can't.
Look at that. Is that your lettuce? Is that all lettuce?
Yes, lettuces and mesclun and spinach, and that was early in the season. That was last year's garden, because this year's garden, they're like this right now. I just planted them.
Is there anything I should be doing over here while we're cooking?
Please.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Okay, yeah. Here we have about 3 cups of fresh cherries. Now you can use canned cherries if you want, but I pitted every one of these things.
Oh my goodness.
And then you're going to add in the rhubarb, which is 2 cups of fresh rhubarb. And I sliced it about 1/2 inch thick, something like that.
Very nice.
Then here is some flour and sugar. Mix the flour in until it's really well mixed.
Just stir it. Okay.
While you do that, I am going to go back here to the pastry, add in 4 to 5 tablespoons of ice cold water.
Why is it ice cold?
The ice. Okay, well, so my grandmother Henrietta told me the secrets to really great pastry, don't lose count, Christy, that's 4. So we'll put in most of 5 and see what happens. Are several things. It's ice cold butter, because it's those little flecks of butter in the pastry that bring that flakiness and tenderness to a crust. And you know, we've all been in a situation where we've been to someone's house. Of course, it was not ours.
Yes.
But someone's house. Wasn't yours either.
Not mine.
Where someone goes to cut the piece of pie and they hit the crust and it won't go, and they persist and the pie flies. So,
whoa! I've never had that happen before.
Oh, I've seen that happen many times. And of course, I'm from Texas.
So you've seen a lot of things happen, So real quick, tell me about your cookbook too.
Oh, okay. So Celebrating Home.
Yeah.
I actually wrote this while up in Colorado. So, and by the way, what I'm doing here is I'm kind of pulsing this and see how it turns like meal.
Yes.
And Then I'm going to add just a teeny bit more water to that.
We have about a
Just
minute and a
little bit.
half left.
Okay, so we're going to go really quick.
Okay, and I hate to, you know, you got some competition.
So this is the pastry when it comes together. Go ahead and dump that
Dump it in there. Okay.
In the meantime, I have my... Okay, usually I have, I'm going to move your bowl. Usually I have a big bag of flour sitting on this
okay,
thing.
so you're keeping
this is the pastry cloth. This is the other secret. And you notice that the pastry doesn't stick to this.
So you threw some flour down too.
So
and
I did.
pie crust can be tricky, but you have a secret for it.
Well, the thing is, you want to have just the right amount of moisture. You want to have your butter ice cold. You don't want to overwork the dough, and you want to just go with it and relax and enjoy it.
Don't overmix.
And don't overmix, and just, you know, don't get tense. Pie crust is forgiving. It really is. So take this. I have a
All right, a little pie plate there,
pie
right?
plate here.
Push it in. We have about 30 seconds
Okay.
left.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the extra pieces and see, look at this.
Oh, I see. That was really easy.
Is that tricky?
You tricky. Do I pour this
and
inside?
you pour that inside there.
Okay.
And then I just pull this together, wrap it up, and roll it out again, and use a little
crisscross
thing to crisscross.
Hey, where do I get your cookbook?
You can find it online or at your favorite bookstore. It's Celebrating Home by Christy Rost, and written here in Colorado, so all the recipes will work at low altitude or high altitude.
Well, thank you for coming on the
Thanks,
show.
Denise, for making pie with me.
This is the after, too. Look how beautiful that is. And yes, thank goodness I wore my Spanx today, because Mama's going to have a couple pieces.
And look what I have for you. This is all-American peach pie.
You're my new favorite guest.
I knew that.
This lady is the real deal. You can learn more about Christy Rost and find all of her recipes online. Just go to ChristyRost.com. That's ChristyRost.com. You can also buy her cookbook there. It's called Celebrating Home. Now, if you want to try today's fresh cherry rhubarb tart, you can find the recipe on the Colorado & Company Facebook page. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Thanks, Denise.
No, thank you. Let me try this.